Hello my friends and welcome back for episode 8 of our Ered Luin campaign in 3rd Age of the War Divide and Conquer. We are jumping straight in with a battle against this Angmar survivor scraps before we move on to Ostgalon. Let's already load the bow. Actually, ooh, he's got some Rudar Huskarls. They're actually pretty good. Alright, but everything else is kind of trashy, so we'll beat them easily. I do want to say a big thanks for all the people who commented on the previous episode, episode 7. A lot of helpful information there, a lot of good tips. I will try to take them all into account, and before we properly start the video, I do also want to say that those burgers I had yesterday were bloody amazing. So there's that. So that makes me a very happy Izzy, despite my throat being a bit sore, so my voice might abandon my body a couple times during this video. Pay no heed to that, I am completely healthy. Just a bit of a cold. Not sure where I get it from. Because sometimes I like sleep with the window open at night and then I usually get a cold. I don't know why I always make that mistake, but I do. Actually, yep. I do have cavalry in this army. We should probably send one of these cavalry troops to Clan Lord Gore. You guys take the flank. We are just gonna try and use our crossbows as much as possible. Alright. Solid lineup. Our broad beams are already in range, so they'll probably lure them into our range. Scarls. So last episode we got an alliance with the Dwarves, we got peace with Bree. That's pretty much diplomacy-wise what's happening, and we're now fully engaging in a war against Angmar. Let's make sure they're not on like skirmish mode or whatever. Although most of these wars are never on skirmish mode, because they're so badass. Are we firing? Are we hitting anything? I suppose that we killed 1%, but I don't see any corpses yet. Ah, there we go. Oh, yes. I almost feel bad for this Ruhr pikeman. Although I really like their design. So basic. They kind of remind me of one of my favorite units in Medieval too, which is the Flemish pikeman. Because I'm Flemish myself. And it's really funny to see a unit like that in the game. Because, you know, Belgium wasn't really a thing back then, so it's not like we're a faction. We're mainly split up between Holy Roman Empire and France, which historically not entirely correct, but close enough. But there is a mercenary unit called the Flemish Pikemen, which I didn't know we were known for our pikemen, but apparently we are. How are you not in range yet? But yeah, whenever I have the chance to train them, or recruit them I should say, because they're mercenaries, you don't train them. But whenever I have the chance to recruit them, I always do. Right, make sure to fight on the Huskarls. They scare the living piss out of me. They're armor piercing and quite armored themselves. Alright. They're just gonna stick to the trees. That is fine by me. It does make it a little bit harder to shoot him. It's currently still early in the morning. As I explained in my Khand video, I always do the Ered Luin campaigns in the morning and the Khand videos in the afternoon, and it kind of matches with the weather, because now it's still pretty cold, still like, I feel like I'm on a blue mountain, whilst when I do the Khand videos, it's a hot spring afternoon, the sun's shining, and everything's just kind of bathing in this orangey glow, which is nice, because then you feel a lot more like you're a Khandish raider somewhere in the desert somewhere. So I already killed 13% without having to even touch them. Sending in his Orc Hunters to throw jabbies at me. That's okay. I think I should start pulling back my crossbows. Alright, cavalry. Crossbows, move back. Should actually be a steep enough hill to we can still fire over them. Alright, come in boys. Pikes are ready. Flanks look ready too. Careful cavalry. Sending out the savages, who are quite scary actually. I think they might be skilled against mounts. They're not, okay, but they are armor piercing, so effectively they would do a lot of damage. And run in there. Those hillmen will run immediately. No fucking doubt about that. Alright. Cavalry so that you can sneak through. Blimey, mate. Charge! Nice. And they're gone. Let's make sure to run them down this time. Nice. I doubt those Huskarls will run anytime soon. Pretty tough. Screw you, Hillman. Alright, cavalry, get out of there. Get out of there! Alright. Nice, beautiful. 2% down versus 50%. That's the kind of shit we like to see. And even like Angmar's good troops kind of just fail against us. The only way he can win is if he can really use his armor piercing units, but even they don't really do much. The epic music kicks in all the way. Alright, charge them in the rear and they should just flee. Oh, they're not even... Where are the Huskarls actually? I just completely lost track of them. I think they're out chasing me. What a coward. What a bloody coward. They're no dwarves, alright. There we go. That should make the others run pretty fast. Except for possibly the archers. They're pretty trashy as well. Sure, their morale's not that great. Even their like strongest units have decently low morale. Whilst if you take a look, like just our pikemen, which is regular standard unit, very good morale. Also, if you take a look at their Huskarls, for example, good morale. So even their units that are a tier above ours, they just run. There's just nothing they can do to stop us. Run, 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 move, move, move. Run, I told you to run, don't be aggressive, run! Stop doing that. Oh, thralls. Thralls? The bloody hell do you still come from? Would have guessed you would have been long dead. Crossbows. Can you just... Actually, stop firing. Come on, Huskarls. Why are you being such a pussy? Fight my Grimborn Reavers. My god, they're fast. Ah, stupid. I lost 10 horses because they just didn't listen to me. Come on. Fight my Grimborn Reavers. Ah, you bloody coward. I just have to, like, guide them around. There we go. They immediately run. Fuck you. Run them down. Kill them. 88%, not enough. I want more. 89. Come on, I want to see that magic. There we go. The magic number of 90. Oh, let's just run down these guys just to be on the safe side. We don't want any of them surviving and just wandering our lands. Because they are, of course, much faster on the campaign map than we are. And as they have done before, they can just kind of sneak past our armies, which we really don't want. Alright, that should be plenty. There we go. A clear victory. Well, we just did that in sync. Alright. Hope you guys have all been doing well. I myself have been doing pretty good. Pretty good. I've been using this lockdown to spend more time making videos, of course, as you've all noticed. I am very much sticking to my schedule of 2 videos a day. So far it's been going well. I've also been spending more time just working out, going on regular runs and all that jazz, just keeping my mental health a bit in check as well, because otherwise, if I have to stay indoors all the bloody time, I think I'd go a bit nuts. Alright, you move to Ostgalon. We're gonna take Ostgalon. You do not have cavalry, so I am inclined to send... Let's send a weaker force. Over. Alright, is that the last of the Angmarim for now? Should be. Because like Undertower's undefended, Ar-Adunaim as well. We do have some cavalry here, as Eriador pointed out, so I'm gonna move you. Daram. Sending you to Khazad-Dûm, that's good. I'll continue to Mython as well, to be honest. Oh, anyway. Let's check our settlements. Thorin's Halls, we can build there. What shall we build? An army barracks, maybe? Let's actually get the market first. We still need more money, especially when we're fielding all our units. We do spend a lot of cash. We also need to get our hands on more generals. Alright, so we just need to make sure we can intercept this guy, which should be possible. Unless he goes for Famgathol. Crush him, take Goth-Helagos, and then just keep moving on. Take Ostgalon, keep moving on. Barketa? Oh no, Baridonianek. Where's Barketa? That's somewhere over here. I think it's here-ish. Actually. Ah, but that's in Dunedain hands. Alright, interesting. Oh, we don't have to worry about that then. I'm sure we'll fight the Dunedain at one point, because we are, of course, evil dwarves. I know we've been kind of now been on the path of the righteous dwarves, seeing as we're fighting Angmar, we're siding with Bree and Anadwaith. Well, Anadwaith is kind of a neutral faction, not really good or evil, so that doesn't matter much. But this is all just, how do you say that? The ends justify the means, you know? We have a ceasefire with Bree, we're kind of fighting evil factions now, but first of all, we need to beat them, because that's part of our victory conditions. And second of all, it's just so we can get stronger and more easily crush the good factions. Because, my friends, we are going to kill Bree, we are going to kill the Northern Dunedain, we are going to kill even the High Elves. Bree under siege, maybe we don't have to beat Bree. We're one of the best units currently available. Alright. Well, that should actually be, if we take a look... I guess it would be Longbeard Swordsmen that they'd give me, or Longbeard Crossbows, which is good. Alright, Catapult Maker in Gehusener is done, so we can get now Dwarven Catapults. Very nice. Okay. Alright, so he buggered off back towards Goth-Helagos, I guess? You all sent to Mythland, should probably do more for the public order. Alright, Ostgalon should be a free take. I don't think they have walls. Yep. Drangu the Bloody, some Iron Crown warriors and Westron defenders, and he's being reinforced with Captain whatever the hell that is. Who's got Rudor Savages, Hillman, nothing really. Nothing. Alright, cool. Oh, I forgot to save. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Yeah, Angmar's going down surprisingly easy. Although they do have, of course, most of the strong armies near Bree, so we do need to be aware of that. I'm going to send the spy over just so we can take a peek. Because if that one Doomstack marches on us, that'll be pretty scary. Alrighty. Let's see, do we have some, like, clean angles? This is a pretty clean angle, but we can't put our troops there. This would also be a clean angle. So I guess we'll take these two sides. Over here. Yeah, okay. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crossbows. So let's split them evenly. Assemble the lads. You need to be, of course, wary for that reinforcement army. You become part of that army. We have 3 pikemen, so we're also just gonna split them, oh fuck, as evenly as possible. Send you there. I actually have one more crossbow unit. Whoops. I'll send them here, as well with you. You can join them, and then you can join them. There we go. Alright, cavalry. Oh wait, what? Oh, you're supposed to be one. There we go. Spears! I wouldn't call them spears, man. That's way beyond spears. Okay. We're just gonna have to clump in the corner because we'll have to move once the battle starts. We're here, laddies. Alright, I think that's everyone moved. There we go. Alright. Okay. Sorry, I just had to concentrate for a second there. That's why I went a bit quiet. Alright, cool. Good shit. Yup. Tighten up, dwarves. Jesus. That's a bit out there. Tighten up, dwarves. Okay, let's see. So mainly the Iron Crown warriors that we're worried of, and I guess the general who's a Mount Graham Raider. Are all their generals Mount Graham Raiders? No, they're not, right? They're Witch Knights. Or maybe the game makes a difference between human generals and Orcish generals, because of course Angmar is kinda known, quote unquote, for the combination of both humans and orcs. Alright, fight away, laddies. You can fight on the Western defenders. Okay, they're missile calves, so who bloody cares? Alright, you lads can move a tad bit closer. Why did I do that? You're already a unit. Oh well. Guess we've just pulled the cavalry out of that unit, which is okay. Alright, you guys all fire on the Mount Graham Raiders. You can bloody destroy that unit. He's sending in his reinforcements. A couple of wargs. Can't say I'm too worried. Is he just gonna send them in? Yeah, it seems like it is. Well, that's gonna go awful. If he wants to fight me in melee, that's fine, you know. It won't go well for you, and these guys replenish anyway, so let's send in the pokies a little bit. I don't mind fighting in melee. Shoot them, lads, shoot them. Let's move the cavalry back, because I feel like those wargs are just going to smash in our cavalry. Which you, of course, rather not have happen. Alright, seeing as he's going to pull in those guys, we will move them back and move them forward. There we go, general's dead. Drangu! I think that's actually one of the generals Angmar starts with. But don't quote me on that. I'm fucking serious. Do not quote me on that. Don't fucking dare to do it. Tighten up, dwarf. And Crown Warriors, shoot those guys, please. You get back into a line. It's not the most ideal line. White Pike. Kill those laddies. No, you're in skirmish mode. Don't be on skirmish mode. Alright, our Pikes can walk in there. Oh, that's number 2 down. I don't really think he's fleeing. I think we just kind of cut off his legs. I don't think he's going anywhere. So, Ostgalon. Remember when there was like a big doom stack here? Well, we just divided and conquered that one. Well, we didn't really do the dividing. They did that themselves. They just did the conquering part. You guys should have no problem getting through there. You should have no problem crushing these lads. 25 Orc Hunters. Not too worried about them, to be honest. A little bit more worried about the savages, though. So if we could shoot them already, I'd appreciate that more. These guys are getting destroyed. Send in the Grimborn Reavers and the militia. You guys stop firing for now. Okay. What's this? Oh, thralls. Just some thralls. Why they die so fast? Oh god. Amusing. Alright, cavalry. Come charge those savages, please. Make life easier for everyone. Because they are armor piercing, of course, so we don't want to leave our Grimborn Reavers in like prolonged combat with them. smack them. I mean, we'd win, but we'd lose more than we would like. And they just routed because my cavalry was in the neighborhood, which is amusing. Give him a charge. Ah, they're already running as well. I don't think we're losing any of our pikes, to be honest.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Badly bloodied. Oh, there's still the one raider alive. Whee! Firing his arrow. Pretty cute, man. Pretty cute. Alright, crossbows, keep firing on those thralls. Make them run before they even reach us. Oh, poor guys, just look at them dying. It's like I was getting shot and just falling over and just all around having a bad day. Nice. Oh yes, those guys are brutal, man. Alright, those thralls, they done? They're not done. Keep firing. They're gonna be done. Yep, there they go. Beautiful. Our crossbows are so fucking crazy, man. Imagine once we're gonna have like full units of the longbeards with the broad beams. Because the scouts are good, don't get me wrong, but there is better out there. But I think we're gonna keep using scouts for a long time. Because they do, I mean, if you die in one shot, it doesn't really matter who deals the shot. And they're a fair bit cheaper, so... Alright, time to finish it. Let the fourth thralls make it, that's fine. Right. You're done, mate, you're done. Go home. You failed. Miserably. If they still kept that full stack in Osgolon, it would have been a way more annoying fight. Oh, hang on. I didn't actually realize there were pikemen out there. Ah, 26 losses. 105 Broadbeam marksmen. 85. So yeah, the Broadbeam marksmen do really good damage. Longbeard crossbowmen actually didn't do that much. But I guess they were in this positions as well. You know, that does a lot. In fact, missile damage matters not as much as good positioning, unit size, and like armor piercing does. The missile damage itself is kind of... it's a nice extra, but I don't really notice much. Alright. Let us execute. See, I'm a little bit worried about these guys. If they would take Barquetta, I'd actually like that, because then I can take Barquetta and they would stop moving across it and go after me. Let's exterminate. Let's actually sit around in this town for just a little bit. Just one turn to see where they move their troops. We'll keep the armory for now. Probably marksman, beautiful. I didn't know I could actually train them now. Oh, I could, yeah, nice. Cool. I'll send you over to Osgolon then. An extra unit of Broadbeam would never hurt. Right. Mordor, they don't like me. I mean, they did ask me to be neutral. I'm not really being neutral now, am I? I'm kind of expanding. I've already exterminated one faction, and I'm working on exterminating another, so... I'm not sure if you could call that neutral, but alright. Large pig farm, and the tower's not anything. Okay, Khazad-Dûm. Pig farm. Khazad-Dûm can become a really rich settlement, so... Oh, Famgathol actually got quite a few units. And this is already a big stack. Well, we could have 2 stacks. I think I will send out some units, but I think I'll wait just a little bit. We'll like merge these cavalry and then send them with Clanlord Gore. This unit could use some extra troops, I guess. We'll leave the militia behind. Still get the free upkeep. I think that's all I want to do. Let's just take a quick peek. Guzener. Well, I might as well build something there. Let us get an armorer. That also gives building income, so that's always nice. Okie dokie. Well, is there anything else I want to do? Should move my spies probably. Where are they? Where are my spies? Let's actually take the list real sick. Talath Mule. That is Garth Helagov. Okay. Any troop movements I need to be aware of? Captain Fimran's coming over. From Fjost, which I'd also like to seize. And then our other spy, where are you? Hills of Evan. Oh, here. Okay, right. You're at Barqueta. There's a lot of troop movement here, so I imagine they will take Barqueta again. I think they will take Barqueta, and then we can swoop in and take it. So those extra units here will be quite useful to have. Not that we need them, but it's actually lower the tax rate. Our income is decent enough, we can focus a bit more. I know it's not great, but it's decent enough that we can focus more on population growth. Alright. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. 87 turns in, and you know, it's kind of, our campaign's kind of starting now. We dealt with all the early game bullshittery because of the scripts. That's all behind us. Now our campaign truly starts, and we can truly start expanding and just being a nuisance to everyone in the neighborhood. All around being asshole dwarves. Especially once we take Angmar lands and we'll have more money, we can start fielding some really big armies. An honor. That I like to hear. Alright, so yeah, he did buff up the garrison there, but it's not going to be enough. Let's actually move through our lands just for a little bit more safety. Let us take a peek at Barqueta. No, they're not besieging it. See, I don't understand why the AI simply doesn't finish him off. Say they'd rather ignore Barqueta and come to my lands, which is horribly annoying. So we'll just have to fight you. He's probably gonna walk around me. Should probably get some sort of garrison at Oskalon rather than Pertham Luin at this rate. You go to Mithlond. That should boost the income a fair bit. Oh yeah, boosted it quite a lot. Famgathol got a mining complex, nice. So they're gonna start raking in the cash as well. And Mithlon got a large pig farm. What can we build in Mithlon that is useful for us? I guess a market would be good. Yeah, if they just start walking through their enemy's lands just to come attack me, that's gonna be horribly annoying to deal with. So this guy's gonna start. So yeah, Clan Argarian's gonna actually keep busy with fighting these guys. But then Gore can move north. If he just trains a couple more units, we could also. I was thinking of just probably marksman, right? Yep. Could split our forces, but rather not. Rather not. Okay, Fjorast is relatively undefended, so maybe if I besiege this place. They actually got quite a big stack there. It's just so annoying that Angmar is moving troops all over the place, and I'm pretty sure they're also taking Bree as well. Well, there's nothing we can do. If they just want to move through us again, reclaim Oskalon, they'll lose eventually. That's the thing. As I think Aragorn's moving to Barqueta. Like, if Angmar's smart, they attack Aragorn, or I think that's Aragorn, because that looks like a custom bodyguard on the bottom right. They'd attack him right now to be able to kill him. Great company or not, you're not soloing a half stack of Angmar troops. But they're probably not going to do that because they're so obsessed with me that they'll just march and attack me. I think. We'll see what happens. But logically speaking, they should besiege Barqueta. Okay, so he's moving away, but God knows where. I'm going to strike that one army because we want as few armies in our territory running around as possible. Take Garthilagov for 2k. I was going to do that anyway, so yes. Alright. Briarn, I remember you. I remember you very well, you asshat. We hold but siege. So let's just assume there's no armies here. I should put some watchtowers here to actually know for sure, but cannot spare them right now. Alright, pig farm in Khazad-Dûm, very nice. Let's get the large pig farm, because we are hungry for bacon, my friends. Oh, I love bacon. It's not a small force, nor a weak force. This guy's being an asshat.
Onward, aye, sire. Move out. Come and get me. Aye, lord. I will only address march.
Alright. Captain Oleg. Catapult and ballista. Oh, that's scary. Well, at least we have cavalry. And it's just like an entire cavalry division. Alright, that's an odd combination, but very good for us to destroy that. Oh, I actually haven't saved at all since we started this campaign. Shit. I could have lost half an hour of progress. Thank goodness that didn't happen. I mean, I sometimes complain that the mods becomes unstable the more turns you're in and all that jazz, but all in all, it is fairly stable. Start deployment. Okay. So we do have, of course, an amazing amount of archers, or crossbows, arbalists. Look at that. Ah, beautiful. That's what you want to see in another Luin army. And then blue chainmail clad dwarves. We should also, technically speaking, I think, have access to mithril, right? If I'm not mistaken, there is mithril in the Blue Mountains. But I think that's just for Khazad-Dûm. I think that's kind of that thing, you know. Alright, so our cavalry, we're just going to keep him in the rear. I know we want to go after the... Oh, that catapult's going to be mighty annoying. Unless he starts moving it like that, of course. But they completely outnumber us cavalry-wise. So if we send in our Dale Cav... not Dale Cav, our Bree Cav, they'll just get crushed. Pikes, let's actually pull you out of pike formation. So you can run as well. Because they're leaving their catapults behind because they're so much slower. So that is the ideal moment for us to shoot them. Because otherwise they can do a lot of damage. It almost looks like a Khand army I would stack. One infantry unit and just a bunch of fucking cav. Alright, let's make sure all the missile units are on defensive. Fired at will. No one's in running mode. Good. Yeah, keep running. Just gonna ram him and sneak out just to slow him down. Because they're of course gonna immediately pull back their cav and attack me. Oh, we're hitting my own cavalry. Oh, fuck. With a bit of luck, they don't get back on their catapults. Okay, they do. I think. Yep. Let's charge them again then. This cavalry is far enough back for us to be able to make it out. Oh, hello. Oh, they are just the raiders. So. That's alright. They're just missile cav. Alright, I need to slow down time. Otherwise, I am gonna make mistakes. I think I'm already... Oh, they're firing missiles. Oh god. More worried about the catapult than I'm of the ballista, which... Ah, fuck. Not the Brobby marksman. Aw. Blimey. No! Oh, thank god they fucking miss. Oh no! At least they're dumb enough to completely ignore my cavalry. Are they all missile cav? They are. So okay, so they're not gonna rush in actually. And if they do, they'll get poked.
Our men are winning the battle.
You know what? Pull back.
We will smash the enemy.
I want them to run into our pikes. Because they'll die much faster to pikes than they will to... than they will to my crossbows. At least we don't have to worry too much about their siege equipment. Don't let them fire. Oh, good block. Yeah, we're gonna lose some units, yeah, and that's just unavoidable.
If we continue like this, we will smash
With so much cavalry. Oh god. Thing is, if they rout, we also can't catch up with them because they're all cavalry. Just fire on whatever you want to fire at, I guess. Very annoying fight, this one. This is the kind of army that is kind of a counter to us. The one army we can't really do much against. But at least we disabled their siege equipment. Although these guys seem to be eager to get back on it. We'll win it, but we'll have to deal with some casualties, sadly enough. Yeah, fire on these lads. Bloody annoying. Keep firing on them. Nice. Oh my god, that fucking sound. It's like me sleeping. Jesus Christ, that was loud. If we can just kill them, that's already a big chunk of their forces. We might actually reach 90%, although some have already fled. Alright, well, thing is, oh no, fuck. Run, horses.
Look how our cowardly foe runs. It is time to press the attack.
No, let's make sure they're dead. Even if they make it out of here, we never want to see the fucking ballista again. Any other troops I need to take care of? No. Let's actually make sure they're all dead, so this army flees. I did lose quite a few troops, more than I would like, but I think there's much I can do about that. It is our sole counter, you know, cavalry, especially missile cavalry.
Be in awe of the victory we have won here.
Oh, I am in awe. Don't worry about that. I'm always in awe. So where did we lose the most? Guys, this is just all around everyone a bit because of all the archer fire, but yeah, not much I can do about that. Like, just in general, there's not a whole lot I can do about that. The only way to really counter missile cavalry is with your own cavalry, but we are never going to have cavalry advantage. If we have 1 or 2 cavalry units in an army, that's good. That's really good. That's also pretty lucky, because you can't train our own cavalry, so we're just relying on the mercenaries. That's okay. They are done anyway. So he's probably pulling back toward Furost because he's like, he knows that the dwarves are coming. He must warn the others. You go towards Garthalegov, Arnor Gol. Team you up. I know it's kind of a waste because I could probably replenish them someplace, but well, I'd rather have a good strong cavalry unit now than in a couple turns, you know. Let us get an armor here because we will of course train, excuse me, units here as well. Alright, Relations really likes me, probably because we're taking some heat off of them from Angmar. Let's see. Any armies out here I need to know about? No, okay. Baridonionak. You go towards Furost. So take care of Orduklag. That's kind of your kind of mop-up crew now, Grain. Whilst this guy does most of the pushing for now. I mean, you would have been sent to Barketa if it was actually in Angmar hands, but alas. At one point we'll take a Numenas. Alright. Let us end the turn. Dwarven chanting. Ooh. Ooh. Kind of reminds me of the Spartans in 300. You ever seen that movie? What a strange movie. I'm not sure if I liked it or not. It's very stylized, weird. Not very historically accurate either. But I appreciated the movie, let's put it like that. Sometimes you get those movies that are completely dumb, but you still kind of like them. Like, a prime example for me, a movie that came out last year, if I'm not mistaken, is Venom, which is, of course, the Spider-Man kind of anti-hero, anti-villain. The Venom movie with Tom Hardy was complete bonkers, made no absolute... It was just a stupid film. Some of the dialogue was cringy as all hell, but I still had a bloody good time with it. I still enjoyed that movie. And I'm very curious for the sequel. Captain Olaf, you're a pretty beefy captain, to be honest.
Aye, my liege. Aye, lord. Aye. Honor, fellow.
Hmm. You know what? Let Autoclux do whatever the fuck he wants.
I will only address you in battle.
I'm gonna keep you right outside his range. Then you can sync up. This is a good force. Extra crosses. I just realized it's only crossbows. Nice, alright. You merge and go to goal. I'm not sure where this guy will go. If he wants to be annoying, he could go to Guzino, for example. So extra scouts. Actually, sent out for Amgathor for now, for the free upkeep. Alright, let's see. What can we build? I don't think we really need new troops anytime soon. Rather build, unless I'm building everywhere, which I'm not. Hardons could get a port. Under Towers can't get anything. Ostkalawn can't get anything either, but we can probably destroy some buildings there. Oh no, we already did that. Never mind, never mind. Where's the siege out got? A little bit worried about Captain Olaf, but once these guys join up with Grain, he should be strong enough. And actually, Burton Cavalry, nice. So that is good. Fjorast is undefended, so once we take Gothalagoff, we can push to Fjorast. And just shoving deeper and deeper into Angmar-Alam. We still have a while to go if we want to reach Khazad-Dûm. What do we have here? Gobodrain. Ar-Adunaim. Let's actually move to Bree and see what the hell's going on down here, because Angmar suddenly still a lot of troops here. So Demon's Dyke is still, or I think actually again, in Dunedain hands. It's actually their capital, because I think they lost it at one point. Okay. So yeah, still a lot of troops to deal with. I think, yeah, it should be fine, should be fine. So maybe we should just go for Gothalagoff. Nah, rather wait. We need to be a bit sparing with our units. Okay, they like us. Actually, I haven't been doing much with my diplomat. I should probably send him over. Got two. Oh yeah, and Khan. I've been meaning to talk to Khan for like an hour now. Hello, on trade? Yep. You wanna buy my map information? Actually, I want your map information. No, okay. Never mind, sorry. That's okay, I got a Palantir, I don't need map information. The Palantir gives me the right to do Toggle Fog of War at the end of each episode. Which I also do without the Palantir. Now, Melkor did point out that apparently, it wasn't in the Khans campaign, I can't remember, but it doesn't matter, because it's a general thought bubble. And I sometimes abuse the Toggle Fog of War by just taking a look at enemy positions, which I used to do a lot, but now I don't do that anymore as much. But sometimes when like something happens, if you're like, oh, Ministerial's overrun, I do want to take a look at what's going on in the world, and at the end of each episode as well. Alright, where the Elves? Blah blah blah. Do we have trade rights with the High Elves? Because I know we have a ceasefire with them. We do. Is there anyone we don't have trade rights with? I wish you could like filter. Well, Angmar. Dark Lord of Mordor is basically the Pope. No, we're trading with everyone really. Except for maybe like Harad. Yeah, not Harad, but we're moving that one general there. Everyone else we are trading with. Well, we're not trading with Bree actually. Oh, well we should do that then. Bree. So they still exist.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Why aren't we trading? I could have asked for money, but never mind. That's actually gonna improve our trade quite a bit. Because they are of course close by and, you know, Bree's good to trade with. They have plenty of resources. You're going to be annoying, but you can't actually get that far. Oskalon, we'll just have to assume no one's going to come through. Clan Herald Green, you're very much on cleanup duty. Whoever comes in our lands, you will kick them out promptly. Immigration control. We're going to build a big wall, and we're going to let Angmar pay for it. First we had Izzynomics. Now we have Izzy politics. No. Let's not talk about politics. That's the quickest way to ruin a YouTube channel, is whenever politics get involved. Ah, screw that. Besides, I'm not that outspoken on politics either. Despite working in government, I really don't care much about politics of the sort. I used to care. But then you kind of realize it doesn't matter if you care or not. The world just kind of spins around and you're just kind of floating in it. Oh my god, it's Gimli! I mean, it's not the Gimli, but it's a Gimli, so yeah. If I had a daughter named Sinrujot, and a young 16-year-old turns up at my house and he's like, hello, Izzy, my name is Gimli. I'm like, yep, sure, you can get married, it's fine. He's unconcerned. Ah, that's okay. I like it. I'm unconcerned myself, so that's good. Alright, Gimli, where are you? You're over here. I'd be inclined to send you to Khazad-Dûm, actually. Not gonna let you lead your own army just yet. Thorin's Hall's got a great market, nice. Let's get to Great Roads. I'm actually inclined. Actually, Merchant Bank wouldn't be bad. No, let's get to Great Roads. And there goes all our money. Sorry, Mithlond, but those Great Roads will be very bloody useful. Alright, so I really need more spies at this rate, because where the bloody hell did he send those forces? Did he move them north? Yep, they synced up and moved north. They'll probably come and attack Gore, which... that's not gonna go well for you, I think. If you attack me and I'm on the defense with Gore, you're gonna see some shit. He can't actually make it there. Neither can we. If he wants to go for that, he'll waste these troops. Alright, we don't need to send our spy to Bree anymore. So he's besieging Demon's Lake, which is good. Pulls away some forces from us. Okay, yeah, he's still producing quite a lot of troops, but mostly shitty units. Breland likes me because we're trading now. Dadam. Who's Dadam? Oh, that's good. Building cost decrease. Always good in a settlement like Mithlond. Congratulations, Gimli and Sinerjod. There he is, Gimli. Yeah, I think that's all we want to do. I hope they attack me. They'll probably wait for Captain Olaf. Which, if that happens, I will just corner camp. Corner camping with Ered Luin, with crossbows and pikes. All you need is just a little bit of a hill. You're gonna have a bloody good time. There's nothing they can do against that. We could crush a garrison and a standing army all in one fell swoop. And meanwhile can send Grain to already take care of Frost for us. Beautiful stuff. Angmar is going down much quicker than I would have anticipated. The only thing that's keeping Angmar alive is our movement speed. If we had a higher movement speed, we'd already be at Frost, I'm pretty sure, because we wouldn't have to deal with the army of Khazad-Dûm, for example. They would have never made it there in the first place. We would already be at Frost, maybe even Gobodrain. The Lord of the Galadrim is dead. Oh shit. That's Celeborn, right? Let's actually take a look. I'm going to use my Palantir to see how the Galadrim are doing. Galadrim is over here, right? I thought he died in Limir, yeah. Caras Galadon still stands. Edrican still stands. He also got Achnaglion. Though Guldur is not having a great time. But Celeborn himself is dead. There we go. Okay. Construction complete of an armory for Hamgathol. Good. Can we get one of those catapults yet? No, sadly not. I wish they also had like a different icon, because now they just get the regular. But of course, we all know that dwarven catapults have a different look to them. Alright, so what is he doing? He's actually moving his troops back, so he's gonna abandon Garth Heligoth. Oh, what is this? I just got like a random pop-up. Oh, bloody hell. Stupid Windows 10 fucking update. What the hell is that? Alright. It does take a little bit to reload. I know someone pointed out that there's some settings I can change to put it into bordered windowed. But I haven't done that yet. Alright, there we go. So, I don't think I want to attack these guys. I think I want them to attack me. Preferably a bridge battle. That'd be quite nice. What I do want is to take a peek here, make sure that nothing's happening. So they still hold Barketa quite well, if I may say so. So what do I do with Clan Herald Grain? That's the question. I would love for them to have actually attacked Gaul, but they can't actually reach it in time. They can reach it to reinforce, but they can't reach it to attack me. So I'll probably sally out the next turn. What to do? What to do? I could move like a bit aggressively and just hope he attacks me. I think we'll do that. Let's already move towards Frost in an aggressive manner. Unless he's just waiting for more reinforcements. He keeps throwing units towards me. They're all pretty trash. They don't even have generals, so it's like whatever. Alright, there's some cash to spare, and I think I should invest it in some units. I think I should get some phalanx, to be honest, and swordsmen. Where am I? Didn't I already have a phalanx unit? I guess not. Did have a swordman unit, right? Oh, I do have phalanx. I just never used them yet. Well, not really, anyway. Alright, a new son is born to us. Let's get the fairground here. Let that be that. Hello, High Elves. Alright. Oh my god, what the hell is this? Jesus, poor Bree. Poor... I mean, I don't really feel sorry for Bree because they screwed me over. This is the negative karma they got from taking Khazad-Dûm. But holy shit. Oh fuck, I walked past Harad. They are getting screwed by literally every faction in the neighborhood. My good god. If they manage to repel that Dundon stack, props to them, you know. I will applaud them, live on camera. Talking about live, I actually got a few more comments talking about live streaming. And I think I talked about it in the con video yesterday, but I think it got cut off because of recording issues. So I'll talk about it now. Live streaming. It's something that I have considered, it's something that I wouldn't mind doing. I think it would be a lot of fun to have like a specific campaign that we could do like all together. Because now, of course, whenever you give me advice or whenever you give me like suggestions, we're like, hey, you should do that. Also, plan worked. It always comes an episode too late, you know. But with live streaming, we could do it, of course, live. And it's something that I've thought about. It's something I don't really know the technicalities of. Someone did point me into the direction of a certain YouTuber. Nothing too special. Nothing bad either. I mean, it's a decent Angmar force. Yeah, this is hot trash, except for the landsmen. So it's something I'll look into. It's something I'd like to do. But right now, I don't have time for it. Doing 2 campaigns at the same time, whilst still working a full-time job, and with everything else in my life as well. I don't have time to do it, but if I had like 1 campaign going at the time, I could do like regular live streams, which would be just a second campaign, and I could also upload the streams themselves on YouTube. Alright, let's just camp on whatever is closest by, and with a bit of a hill. Let's take a look. This is actually a better hill. We are gonna be a little bit scummy. It's not really scummy, just use your terrain to your advantage. I think we can crush them with relative ease. Unless they start pulling out really annoying tactics. So our plan is, we're going to immediately deploy our stakes, or our pikes I should say. And just put our crossbows behind them, because we have a hill. So they can fire over them. Let's start and pause. Alright. They're spawning just about as far as they can. Good. Let's see, so we have 3 pikeman units. Who we shall put in pike formation across like that. The main issue of sitting in a corner is, of course, that once the enemy routes, they can get away fairly easily. Alright, and then our missile units. Oh, we have so many of them. Jesus Christ. I should probably layer them, because we're gonna... Yeah, there's no way I can deploy them all behind it. So let's actually get the ones with the lower range at the front. That, and then the ones with the higher range. Actually can't. Yeah, I think I need to move my pikeman a bit more forward. Sorry about this, it's going to take a little bit, but I do want to have the position perfect. And then you'll see the real strength of the Ered Luin dwarves. I will put them like that, no one's going to sneak past that. Alright, so the scouts go first. Like that. And then you guys behind the scouts. I still can't deploy them. Guess we'll do the Longbeards first. I will, of course, I think lead to a bit of an arcing shot, but otherwise I really need to position my troops very differently. Prop beams. I'm sure I can fit you in there. It's just that this hill is a bit annoying. Well, it ain't perfect, but my god. Did I ever say it was gonna be? Okay. And there's Grimborn. I think I'll just put them on like the flanks. Grinfon in the middle. Grimborn to hold the flanks, which are a bit more exposed. And the cavalry will be all the way in the back, not really doing anything. For now. Alright. Everyone has a job to do. So let's see. Normally this should be ideal Ered Luin fighting situation. I guess the ideal Ered Luin fighting situation is a siege battle. Defensive siege battle with like a nice corridor you can shoot from. Thorin's Halls would be excellent. I would have loved to see the crossbows in action there. So they're actually positioned like that, so we can actually move the scouts up a little bit. So perhaps I can move all of these guys into a slightly better positioning. Should be able to fire over them. Yeah, these guys definitely... Yep, this should be perfect. Make sure everyone's on defensive for now. Even you, Grinfan. Actually, Grinfan, no, not you. You guys can be offensive. Everyone else is on defensive. Yep. Cavalry can be aggressive. You just kind of do that. Why don't you? They also have a little bit of a hill, but that makes it easier for our crossbows to fire on them. I think I'll move you a little bit more in front so you don't block the scouts. Alright, here he comes. What is he fielding? He is fielding a nice variety of hillmen, thralls, more hillmen, more thralls, Angmar infantry, Angmar archers, some raiders, some swordsmen there. What are they called again? I can't really remember their name, but the two-handers. Angmar heavy infantry or something like that. Angmar archers, some halberdiers as well. Plus some more cavalry on the flank, some javelins. Reinforcements are coming in a bit behind, which is good, so we can have a layered fight. Don't have to face them all at once. Look at this. This is just the dream position, man. Those pikes are buried in the snow. They're like traps. Remember in the Rome Total War 2, you could put like traps on the field and like you had like the rolling hay boulders or whatever that you could light on fire. It was really weird. It was pretty cool to watch, but it rarely ever worked out. You had to like perfectly position it. Alright, here we go, boys. Give him a volley. Fighting squad. Some are firing and arcing, but most seem to be firing straight forward. They've changed their mind, like, nope! That position is unassailable. That is not even try. We're being attacked! I know, lads, I know. Be strong. Be brave! Iron Crown Warriors, that was the name I was looking for. Let's make sure they die. He's almost in poking range. Alright, so far so good. I do expect us to lose a couple units here, but this is a big stack we're dealing with, and this does open up the road for Clan Lord Gore and his full stack and even stronger army. So I might just send this army home for, or some of the units at least home for retraining after this one. Yes. Legio Arthedain Fields. XLV, that's wait. X is 10, L is... what is L? I know V is 5. Oh, whatever. I did Latin, I can't fucking... No, X is not... Ah, fuck. Someone's gonna correct me in the comments. I just completely... Isn't... X... No, X is 10. X is 10. V is 5. What is L? Is that like 20 or 50? I don't know. Alright, he's just gonna stand there and take it like a champ, which is great, because we completely outrange you. I mean, he's got a couple of archers. But... I got a whole lot more, my friends. A whole lot more. The longbowmen are annoying, shoot them. Is that his general there? No, his general is over here actually. Kill him. Shoot him. Probably waiting for his reinforcements, which is not the best play of him to do. Alright, good shit. The Ered Luin dream fight right here. Alright, he's gathered his courage to die. And the Marauders actually heavy cavalry, they're not skirmish units. So we need to kill them for sure, because that's scary. Toot toot goes the horn. Bloop bloop, spoke him to death.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Oh, Harad! I'm not sure what he actually says. Someone will point it out. Those Mangram Raiders are very scary. Battle at last. Yeah, these pikemen will probably not hold for much longer. But we just definitely need more pikemen. We're good on crossbows in this army. Just need some more pikes. My god, look at this! Look at this fucking bloodbath! That's all crossbows. Goodness gracious. They're quite amazing. Alright, pull back, Grinfound. Don't want to lose you. Don't want to lose you out there, man. It's a dangerous world still. Even if we are cleaning it up step by step. I'm not going to send out my cavalry just yet. I do hope we heal some units. 11% is actually not that bad, considering we've killed 53 of an army that does outnumber us, so we're definitely doing some good numbers. He gets close and is already like, oh, I don't feel so sure about this. And then he probably touches my pikes and immediately runs. It's holding out a bit longer than I expected. This hillman, I've been trying to shoot them, like, I thought that'd be effective, but it's not really working out for me. Alright, in comes the second force. We're ready to shoot them. General's still alive. Could you kill him, please? Oh yeah, but this is a complete trash unit. Except for the Huskarls. Oh no, we don't have Huskarls. Landsmen, right. The Axe Throwers. Quite a cool unit. Quite a cool unit. I always love Axe Throwers. It's kind of odd. I really don't like Javelin units, but I like any throwing unit. Alright, keep an eye on them. As soon as they're in range, we shoot them. Shoot to kill. Focus on the landsmen. Those landsmen are scary, they can do a ton of damage. Let's move our cavalry out. They can now start getting used. We lost 2 of our horses, sadly enough. That general's still alive, surprisingly. Alright, good shit. Cavalry! Hold me lads, hold! Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this,
Cavalry's distracting them. Where are we at right now? 75%, nice. And they don't really seem in the mood to fight me. Which is odd. Didn't expect them to run like that. Maybe he knows it's oh no, it's turning around. I guess it's just my cavalry that's distracting him a bit. He doesn't really know how to deal with it. Nice. 79%. Yeah, I can just run them down.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain
Right.
true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Stop fighting for now. Cavalry can smash the savages.
The enemy army flees the field. After them. Cut the
Should pretty much be the end of that. Got like a couple units still standing, but not a whole lot. There we go. Let's just spend some time running some fools down. And that is that army gone with 13% losses. Good shit, good shit. This is very much a battle that really showcases the strength of Ered Luin and the way you need to play him. Pike and shot. That's all you need, pike and shot. It would be cool if you get like a gunner unit as a dwarves. Maybe like a cannon, that'd be pretty legit. Because we know that Saruman dabbled a bit with like gunpowder and explosives, and I guess it was more just black powder. Alright. I mean, we do have one explosive unit in the game, which is of course the Nazkai. Alright, that should be enough though. Yep. Really quit, yes. A heroic victory, look at that.
Let all who remember the stay
So we were outnumbered
the day of our most
2 to 1,
glorious
sort of.
victory.
And we just barely lost anything. Who did the most? Probably Marksman did a lot. Grinfon did nothing. Probably Marksman, they're just so good. Longbow Crossbow also did pretty well there. And the Ar-Adunaim Scouts did okay. You know, for a pretty cheapo unit, they are quite good. But it was of course the crossbows that were key to this victory. Without them, it would not have fared as well. So yeah, definitely get more pikes, get more crossbows. Those are the units that we want to fill our armies with. And we actually didn't lose that many troops in Clan Harold Green's army. Clan Harold Green, excuse me. So we can just send them out again. He can keep pushing in Angmar land. Even with our pre-barrack event units for the most part. Although we do have plenty of Brobby marksmen in that army, so it's not a fair comparison. Alright, they're gone. Oh my god, look at that army. That's a pretty strong force. Oh, wait, what? Aww. Rumours have spread from the coast of Middle-earth with large fleet of black-sailed warships sailing much farther north than ever seen in the Third Age. Many have guessed that this can only mean that the Corsairs seek to claim the second greatest port on our shores, Mythbond. Have I got news for you, lad? This is the second greatest port in Middle-earth. This is it. Look at that. That's it. That's a pretty sad port. So they're going to attack Mythlond, which is bloody annoying. And I don't have a force capable of holding it. Well, we've got a couple turns to prepare. We have tier 1 armory there. Can't actually train any decent units here. So what do we do? How does the script work anyway? Will they attack us if we were, for example, allied with them? Whatever, let's go to Amrun first. Hello. Alright, you know what? I need money. No, wait. Because we need to prepare an army to deal with Umbar. Or with Ar-Adunaim, I should say. That's annoying. I thought that would no longer apply. Because we're also pretty far in, 93. It's very late for that to pop up. So let's send over some forces then. Alright, we're trading some troops here. Well, I don't really have any spare troops that I can just... It'll take a fair bit to get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns. I'll probably be there by then. Let's send over what we have. Even these scraps. Whatever we can spare, we send over right now. Whatever we can train, we train. Even if it's just laborers. Laborers all in all aren't that bad. Maybe we can get some mercenaries? No. Aye, Captain. So what's this? Oh, that's actually not a bad force. Alright, you know what? Gosh, he's sending in more and more troops. If he wants to go for Gore, that's fine. We'll take Garthalag off before he has time to react. I really want to take Fjurost. That army scares me a little bit, but I can avoid them. So we can move here and maybe attract some attention from Captain Wolf or Captain Mogru. And then move to Fjurost. Take Garthalag off next turn, which we will still do in this episode to end it off. And we need some forces at Mythlond. Bloody hell, that's really annoying. I thought that would no longer apply, seeing as Mythlond's in our hands. So we can get some troops there, but it's not going to be a lot. Knowing what they will throw at us. You know what I need? 1 unit of cavalry so we can draw their ram away. Gimli, you're actually going to go to Mithland. Any unit of Tumunzahan nobles will do a lot. Captain Noi. Just hope they can get there in time. We need better roads in Luin. Yeah, that needs to improve rapidly, please. I'll just get these things that only take 1 turn to train. Even if you would like to get more crossbows. I was thinking over any crossbows? Yeah, like 1 scout unit. 2 more here. Worst case scenario, I'll send Clan Herald Green back. Rather not have to do that. Rather just hold on to Mithlon, but we'll see. Not much I can do about it. Alright, and he should now sell the Out of Goth Heligoth, and then we can reclaim it. That should be a nice win all on its own. Alright, let's see. Let us see, Angmar. Yeah, I'm a little bit miffed with the Ar-Adunaim. Oi. Very annoying. Really thought that they'd not bother with us. Watch that army despair. Oh yeah, they are going to Garth Heligoth. Oh, they're not even going to attack us. Nice. That's occupied. Probably still has dwarven culture. So there is that big stack out there. I'm almost inclined. I think they took Bree. Ered Luin prospers. Hey, that's us. Even the Elves of Mithland are wary of this newfound power in the west. I think wary is the wrong choice of words there. Anadwaith falters. Oh, really? Mission success. 2k. Nice. If only we could spend it on something. So we get plenty of laborers. I mean, they're not horrible. They can definitely hold a wall. Tumunzahan nobles. This shitty stack. So whatever we can get our hands on as quickly as possible. Can I train anything in Holland, for example? Nope. Alright. What I need is mercenaries. So logically speaking, I should deal with them. This army, I'd love to like engage in a siege battle. It would be so much fun. If they'd attack me, we could siege out, have a defensive siege fight. But if he ignores me, I actually still have enough movement range to pick him up. Unless he goes south, then I won't be able to get there in time. But then I could send green in, I guess. So all in all, Angmar is being very annoying. But they are dropping. It's just, they can spam units like crazy. But they just underperform at every corner. Which is great. Ah, of course we got some more longbeards here. Good. Send whatever we can muster to Mithland. I hope we have enough time, but I'm kinda scared that we don't. I'm not sure how long. I wish the Umbar fleet that was on the move was actually a physical unit, so you could see them appearing here, like for example, you could know where they're at. Anyway, before we end the episode, I'm gonna talk about the Fog of War. I'm actually gonna save real quick. In case something goes wrong. You never know, don't want to lose our progress. Eriador still holding on to Fallen. Actually managed to scrounge up together some forces there, which is cute. Welcome, dwarves. Isengard's being very strong. They're all the way up to Bregost, kicking Gondor ass as well a little bit. Yeah, those troops are not going to hold against Khazad-Dûm. Yeah, Gondor is just completely faltering away. Umbar's pretty strong themselves. If we're at war with them and they start sending out more forces on ships, which they rarely do, it could be very annoying. Harad's doing well, Khan's doing well, Rhun's doing well, compared to our Khan campaign, where Rhun does rather poorly. They're doing alright now. They have managed to push through the Vale of Dorwinion. Eriador is also doing very well. The Orcs of Gundabad are just completely crippled, which is one of our factors we need to destroy, right? Yes, we also need to hold Mount Gundabad and Khazad-Dûm West. That's very annoying. Why do I need to hold Khazad-Dûm West? Might have to kick some dwarven ass for that. Florence holds Khazad-Dûm as well, so we do need to still push in a bit deeper. The Elves are actually quite strong. They're besieging Zakala, but they still have that Doom stack here. That Doom stack seemingly gave him a lot of push. We're not going to take a look at Angmar too much, but we'll take a look at like Bree and Ar-Adunaim. So Bree actually held out against Dunland. They lost Mengelin, but Angmar is still in the neighborhood. And Angmar, of course, has us to worry about. Von Osterrein still standing. Ostsul has fallen. Tirthoin is actually looking to fall as well. But Fenris Rhun is still holding on. Gandalf is still de Grace, who hasn't died yet. He's not Gandalf the White yet. Litage, Graham, Overtar. Those are all settlements we love to take, but Khazad-Dûm is the priority, so we do need to push in a fair bit deeper. And Dol Amroth just doing Dol Amrothian things, but they'll probably have to do something soon enough, because Linhir has already fallen to Mordor. Tarnost is also ripe for the falling. Let's actually toggle Fog of War off real quick and make sure that we're doing all we can at Mithlond. Well, 2 more turns for a Fairground, which is... it's not as priority as the other places are. Would have preferred to go to Town Guard now so I could train anything, but... yeah, to be honest, I really wasn't prepared for Corsair invasion, but let's just muster what we can. And if it does fall, we'll just have to send over a force to reclaim it. But I hope if these guys can make it all there in time, I'd say we stand a decent chance. That's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more in there. But that's close to a full stack. I mean, it's rubbish troops, and these are like half depleted, but we do have the benefit of being on the defense. So if they can all make it there, then we stand a chance. And we are training some extra troops as well here, but they'll probably take too long. It's just that I can't train anything in the neighborhood. So yeah, anyway, this was episode bloody hell 8, I think. Let me just quickly check. I can check it on my phone because I can see what the previous video. Yeah, episode 8. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope to catch you next time. Bye bye.